The year is 1915. The Great War, a conflict promised to be over by Christmas, has curdled into the world's greatest nightmare. On the Western Front, a hellish, unbroken scar of trenches stretches from the Swiss Alps to the North Sea. Here, the gears of industrial slaughter grind relentlessly. Millions have already perished in a futile war of attrition, where brave men charge into machine gun fire to gain mere yards of mud, only to lose them the next day. The world, exhausted by the carnage, desperately seeks a breakthrough, a masterstroke to end the stalemate. In London, one man believes he holds the key. He is Winston Churchill, the dynamic and fiercely ambitious First Lord of the Admiralty. Frustrated by the deadlock in France and Flanders, Churchill argues for a radical change in strategy, a flanking move against what he terms the soft underbelly of the Central Powers, the Ottoman Empire. His plan is as brilliant as it is audacious. A massive fleet of British and French warships will force the Dardanelles, a narrow, 40-mile-long strait that serves as the gateway to the Ottoman capital, Constantinople. They will bombard the city, shatter Ottoman morale, and force the empire out of the war. Critically, this would also open a warm water supply route to their beleaguered ally, Imperial Russia, which is struggling against German and Austro-Hungarian forces. It is a monumental gamble, but if it succeeds, it could shorten the war by years. In February 1915, the plan is put into action. A magnificent armada, the most powerful naval force the world has ever seen, converges on the Aegean. Mighty dreadnoughts like the new HMS Queen Elizabeth, alongside seasoned British and French battleships, project an aura of absolute invincibility. Confidence is sky-high. Initial bombardments on the outer forts at the mouth of the straits seem to confirm their superiority, as Ottoman guns are silenced. But this early success serves only to alert the defenders. Under German guidance, the Ottomans race to strengthen their defenses along the treacherous narrows. Heavy Krupp cannons are dug into the cliffs, mobile howitzers are concealed in the hills, and a silent, deadly weapon is prepared. Under the cover of darkness on the night of March 8th, the small mine-layer Nusret, commanded by Captain Haki Bey, stealthily lays a new, parallel line of just 26 mines in an area the Allies have already swept and declared clear. On March 18th, the main assault commences. The Allied fleet steams into the strait, confident of victory. Their guns roar, unleashing a torrent of steel upon the shore batteries. But the Ottoman response is far more ferocious than anticipated. Well hidden and expertly manned, their artillery batteries pour accurate and punishing fire onto the Allied ships. Then, the unseen trap is sprung. As the French battleship Bouvet maneuvers to engage the shore guns, it strikes a mine from Nusret's new line. The explosion is catastrophic. Within 2 minutes, the warship capsizes and sinks, taking over 600 of her crew to a watery grave. The Allied admirals are stunned. The attack descends into chaos. Soon after, the British battleships HMS Irresistible and HMS Ocean also strike mines and, despite desperate efforts to save them, sink beneath the waves. The French battleship Gaulois and the British battlecruiser Inflexible are heavily damaged. By sunset, the crippled and demoralized fleet is ordered to retreat. 3 battleships lie at the bottom of the strait, and 3 more are out of action. In a single afternoon, the Ottoman defenders have shattered the myth of naval supremacy. Churchill's grand gamble has failed. The sea route is firmly shut. If the Allies still want Constantinople, they will have to land an army and take the blood-soaked hills of the Gallipoli Peninsula by force. The stage is set for a tragedy of an even greater and more terrible scale.